Welcome to Denver, Colorado football fans. A great look at Empower Field here in Mile High Stadium. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
We're all set to go amidst the high-altitude snow here in Denver. And off we go from Denver. Marvin Mims now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Nix from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Steelers, they're off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st down, Rodgers. This throw is caught. That play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Gets this one to Freiermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Well, these guys have really started this game well, Brock. The defense looked good. Offense did their part until ran into a little hiccup there on the 2-point conversion.
Can you help me understand something, Kate?
I'll try.
Because I hear all these baseball guys all the time talk about, well, the result wasn't there, but the process was right. Well, the result wasn't there, but the process was right. And that's what I hear with these same decisions, too. Well, we didn't get the result, but the process was right. How do you know the process was right? Just kick the extra point.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. go here and shake off that previous INT. Completed over the middle. A nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. Our score, 6-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. And they've left their offense out there, and they're going for this on 4th down. He's got Sutton complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shotgun snap to Nix. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
When the play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, it's Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
From the 28. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Once more, it's Nix. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Now, this snow is making all kicks a little tougher, and with that in mind, they're going to pass on a field goal and go for this fourth down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Steelers beginning their drive here. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. Caught by Freiermuth. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 1-yard gain on the play, and that's a Steelers 1st down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Oh, he lost the football, and the Broncos corral it. Quick thinking and a great effort. Brock adds a bunch on that fumble return.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you, right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. When they get the ball back, a little extra bonus on that return as well.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. That one's incomplete over the middle. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Escapes a defender. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos tie it in the final minute of the half. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2.
Broncos 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Part of that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Vacates quickly left side. He's going to keep it this time. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains, and it's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
Chased out to his right. Took off with it again. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 24. Pass is cut at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground here with Warren. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Rodgers escapes the pocket. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
And that is the definition of an impact play from the defense. Everything been going poorly for them, right? They're poised to surrender some big yardage, but one big hit changed all of it and creates a big play on their side instead.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Caught by the open man. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Extra point try now from Lutz. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Gainwell. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. This is Metcalf working that right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
2nd and 4. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. It's a gain of 4. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not. The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They'll throw again, Rodgers. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's a Steelers 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down, Rodgers. That one's complete over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Freiermuth there, bring it in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Again, Rodgers. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
All right, here we go, everybody. Big play for the Steelers as they go for 2. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
That was my old coach. I thought it was pretty good. Brings in the kick at the 9. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Forced out to his right. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 38. On the move, headed right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
2nd and 6. At the Steelers' 46.
They look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40. 3rd down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
And the Steelers go in nickel. 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here he is to throw. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Oh, no. The ball is loose. Steelers have it. Headed the other way. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB does it, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
Completed over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And the Broncos corral it. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Rolling left, buying some time. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Caught by Freiermuth. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets them the first, and they can run this clock out. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.